What is up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here. Alright, part 2 now of my trap tricks. So yeah, if you saw part 1, you saw part 1. This is part 2 now because I made it a bit different. Still almost the same exact thing, but a bit different. So, trap tricks, trap tricks depends on normal trap cards. And yeah, there's a tech card I put in here that deals with the trap tricks. Well, that can work with trap tricks. So further ado, here we go. So, trap tricks Marmelo. As soon as you summon that out, search for any normal trap card. So yeah, search for any trap tricks trap card that is called, a whole trap card. Add it to your hand. Search for it. And when it is summoned out, special summon, destroy a magic or trap your opponent controls, whether from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Traptrix Mantis. When summoned out, search for any trap card. Yeah, search for any Traptrix monster, add it to your hand. So, Marmelo is to search for your trap card. Mantis is to search for your Traptrix monster. The best one out of all the trap tricks, I don't know how to say the name, but anyways, yeah. You can special summon it when you control a Traptrix monster, even on your opponent's turn. As long as you control a Traptrix, you can special summon this. When it is special summoned, the effect is you can only play from your extra deck only insect or plant monsters. So yeah, when summoned out, special summon one Traptrix monster from your graveyard, special summon it. So it's like a little monster reborn to the Traptrix. The weakest one out of all, but Traptrix is Traptrix. I'll only use one of them. I'll only use 2 of the Dionea, and then the rest is 3 of each, because I think that's the best ratio. And then I was using 3 of each, but I would suggest just go 2 of each now of the kaijus. And then the only reason why I'm playing these kaijus, the only ones, is because they're insect plants. Well, insect. There are no plant kaijus. If there were plant kaijus, I would use that as well. No doubt, yeah, you could use any of the other kaijus, but for me, I'm only using the sticky string and the mystery dust. And then the tech card, what is not a Traptrix or plant or insect, is Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. When it is in your hand, anytime a normal spell card would be played, rather I do or your opponent does, special summon it in defense position. Anytime a normal trap card will be activated, search for any normal trap card that you want besides itself, add it to your hand. Also, in the graveyard, defense, in the spell, of course, special summon it. What I love about her too is that when it comes down to anytime you have a set card, no matter what it is, magic, trap, whatever it is, as long as you have a set, your opponent cannot target this, or it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. And you have more copies, you can special summon these as well, because it does not say you can only have one Lady Labyrinth. You can play as many. Defense 29, and then when it comes to you want to switch it to attack mode and do an attack, it's 3,000. And then remember, we already know Labyrinth decks. They're popular like hell, and they're, you know, powerful as hell. One of the top tiers. Now for me, this is the only Labyrinth card I'm using. No magic, no trap, no other Labyrinth monster. Not even their field spell. This is the only Labyrinth. And then the reason why I say she's good is because of the effect of when a normal trap card is activated. Special summon it. Now, magic cards is just a Raigeki and Harpy's Feather Duster. That's all. Now for trap cards, it's Traptrix Hallelujah, I believe that's the way it is. You can set it, activate it automatically, but you must send away a trap card. It's a cost. Send away a normal trap card from your hand. Send it to the graveyard. You can special summon this already. Do the effect of set it, activate it already, but you must discard a normal trap card from your hand as well. Or it's just when it comes down, you have it set, your opponent's turn, play it instantly, like we already know of normal trap cards, and it counts as a trap card. For Traptrix Hallelujah, I believe that's the way it is. No, it does not. And then as well, also, when this is played, level 4 Traptrix monster, it is not a trap card anymore. It's just an actual monster. Not like some that we know where if you play it, it's treated as a trap card. This is not treated as a trap card. It's just an actual monster now. Traptrix Whole Nightmare, one of the best Traptrix out of all. When a monster that was special summoned this turn activates its effects on your opponent's field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. One of the best. Another of the effects is Floodgate Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, change that monster to defense position, to face down defense position. Monsters change to face down defense position by this effect cannot change their battle positions. Hell yes, you're gonna need to play that. Then there is Chain Hole, Gravedigger's Trap Hole, Bottomless Trap Hole, and Space Time Trap Hole. Other trap holes you can get. So, Time Space Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster or monsters from their hand or extra deck, you can activate this, shuffle them back into the deck. Then you take 1,000 points of damage for each one that was set. So, there's a plus and a minus. The plus is you're sending away their cards. The minus is you're going to take damage. But so what? What matters is sending away their cards right back. The normal bottomless trap hole, it's not that bad to run one. Just have in one. 15 attack more your opponent controls when they summon or special summon, banish them. Gravedigger's Trap Hole, when your opponent activates a monster effect in their in their hand or graveyard, while your opponent's banished effect is activated, negate its effect, and if you do, inflict 2,000 points of damage to your opponent. Chain Hole is another hole card that you can put in the deck. When your opponent activates a monster effect in response to a card or effect activation, negate that opponent's effect. Then your opponent can banish one card in their hand or deck with the same original name as that negated card. And if they do, you can banish one random card from their hand. So yeah, there are like 16 different kind of hole trap cards. So many different kinds. And then just compulsory evacuation device, Stormy Mirror Force, and then Witch's Strike. Witch's Strike, if your opponent negates the normal or special summon of a monster or monsters, or activation of a card or effect, destroy all cards your opponent controls and in their hand. Stormy Mirror Force, when your opponent declares an attack, all monsters that they have that are in attack position, send them all back. Compulsory evacuation device, return one monster right back. And then what's good about them, and then the only reason why I say I would put them in is because they are normal trap cards. Everything is normal trap cards. And yeah, the whole deck depends on normal trap cards. The trap tricks depend on normal trap cards. The trap tricks Mermelio can search for any of these cards because they're called by hole. And then all the trap tricks monsters unaffected by all Trap Tricks monsters unaffected by the name of hole trap cards. All of this can be searched by Mermelio. And then, not that bad to run these in as well. 40 card deck, instant, so yeah. Fun deck, Trap Tricks is fun. And yeah, with Castle, Betty, Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Yeah, it is a huge big monster, but it's not broken because that's the only Labyrinth card you're using. Labyrinth, we all know, is a broken deck. One of the best decks out of all right now. But it would only be that broken if you're doing a pure Labyrinth deck. This is your only monster you're using. Nothing else. Alright, so the extra deck. So, Sierra. One trap, Trap Tricks monster. So, it is unaffected by trap cards. You can only one of the effects once per turn. And not during the damage step. Okay, so one is if a normal trap card is activated, you can special summon one Trap Tricks monster from your deck. When this card with a different name than the cards you control. So that's sometimes when it comes down to you want to use it for what I love to do is when you special summon, and then the effect of destroying a magic or trap your opponent controls. And the second effect is, if other Trap Trick monsters effect is activated, you can set one whole normal trap directly from your deck. Caleria. You need 2 monsters, 2 insect or plant monsters, which, yeah, you do have a lot. Unaffected by trap cards. Okay, so all the trap tricks are going to be unaffected by trap cards. Well, from the links. Once per turn, after you activate a whole normal trap card, you can set it instead, sending it to the during your end phase. Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah. You have it on the field. End phase, special summon 1 traptrix monster. You special summon from the defense position. And what I love about this one is, yeah, summon out, effect, which I do a lot as well. Traptrix Antipus 3. If this card is Link Summon, okay, unaffected by trap cards, all Traptrix monsters you control gain 1,000 attack while you have a normal trap card in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of insect plant monsters you control. Negate their effects. Then you can apply this effect. Banish 1 normal trap card you have in your graveyard, and if you do, destroy one of those targeted monsters that are face up. Of the effect of, yeah, the effect's negated. And then just whatever else you want to put in. Masquerena, Appaloosa, Barlow Dragon, Sirayu, Skull Dread. Others you could put in as well. Don't matter. And then just Traptrix Raffliasa. I love her, what she does. Any 2 level 4 monsters, no matter what it is, unaffected by trap cards while it has material on the field. Traptrix monsters you control, except itself, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Your opponent cannot target Traptrix monsters you control, except itself, with card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card and send 1 whole normal trap card that meets the activation conditions from your deck to the graveyard. This effect becomes the trap card's effect that, effect that his card is activated. So what I have done a lot lately is, okay, yeah, you're gonna have it on the field, and yeah, you want it in defense mode. So yeah, level 4, 2 level 4s. Your opponent's gonna activate something. I'll detach, send away a trap card. So let's say Traptrix Nightmare Hole, send it away. This becomes Traptrix Nightmare Hole. So this is the effect now. This text is this text. That's what I love about her. $40-card deck, and yeah. This was in the structure deck. This was in a structure deck as well. Well, not everything. And then, yeah, a Traptrix structure deck did come out a while ago. And most likely you have the whole entire, you know, get 3 structure decks, you almost have the whole entire deck already. The only thing is there are some cards in here that you just do not have in the deck. But yeah. Running Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle, I say, is just pretty fun to do. So yeah, I put that in the deck to count it as one of my huge monsters, because I had 37 cards, so I was trying to figure out what would be my last 3 cards? So, Traptrix, and then with Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle. Particularly in the deck, I do not really depend on having her, but if I draw her, I draw her. But I mostly depend on the Traptrix because it's a Traptrix deck. And yeah, fun deck. I am never gonna run these. You can play these because there are normal traps, but again, competitive cards, I will not play them. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll do test hands of this deck as well. Speak to y'all later. Peace.